Hi, welcome to another episode of TechBytes, where we give you the news and updates as it happens in the tech space. TechBytes is by Technext, and this is episode 33. Drum rolls. I know the people at the back end will not do the drum rolls.
I was
They are, they,
expecting
are, they are
that.
always like that. They're always like that. Meanwhile, happy celebrations to you all, the Muslims all around the world, who are, they finished their fast and, they're doing a feast, the breaking of the fast. I hope you have a good celebration. While everybody is, jollificating, damn, we are in the office working.
Yeah, working. Work not they finish.
Anyway, Omole, okay, you already know his name.
My name is Dami.
His name is Dami.
You can call me Act Down too.
That voice. Anyway, because today is a public holiday, or because today is, we are feasting today, we are not going to, have any conversations. We'll just give you the news and the updates, and we'll wrap it up for today. So, Dami, let's get into it,
All right, straight ahead. So first, we have Todex Farufeti jailed in Turkey for 2 years over fleeing with $2 billion. All right, so we have the founder and CEO of the now defunct cryptocurrency exchange Todex. He has been arrested in Turkey in the middle of all these crypto robodians. Somebody is stealing $2 billion.
Well, it was not. It's not now. It's not recent. It's even. It's like he's the one that started itself.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Yeah. So the 29-year-old is now facing charges of fraud, money laundering, among others. Although he has denied the allegations, they say he's not guilty. In his words, only 30,000 users were affected by the situation.
Accepted the allegations. Has anybody ever accepted allegations?
I mean, not in public. Their lawyers will tell them take the plea or something in private. But he says only 30,000 users were affected by the situation, and the $2 billion report of losses that he embezzled or he stole or whichever are false. That he actually didn't do that, and it's so he's not saying he probably didn't do it at all, but he just said the numbers that are being reported are lies. You guys are shouting. So that's what he's saying. So
are you supposed to take the money of one person, not 30,000 people?
So just in case you don't know, Todex was founded in 2017. And it just shut down abruptly in 2021. So it's been like 2 years it's been on the run. Yeah. And it just disappeared and into thin air, and with thousands of dollars of investors, right? And the Turkey-based firm has confirmed or informed the users that its platform was temporarily closed after Faru disappeared with the money. And yeah, so it was reported that he flew to Albania with the $2 billion
is that the hiding place now? So we'll know where to hide when it starts.
This one went to Albania. Where did what's it called go? SBF.
It was not in one place.
Is it Montenegro? Who was arrested in Montenegro? That was the one of Luna.
Yeah, it's not Duquan.
Duquan, yeah. Duquan was Montenegro. SBF, I think, was in the US too.
That one was on hide. I don't think that one was. I don't think SBF was hiding actually. It's Duquan that was traveling around the world. It was touring with people's money.
And I mean, beyond the fact that Todex left with people's money, that situation or that incident caused the government of Turkey to ban the use of cryptocurrency for platform. Yeah, just to process people's assets. And it just goes on to show how the actions of one man or a team can go on to mean.
No, they are now a team. There's Duquan, there's SBF, there's this, there's a lot. So it's now a team of people who like to pocket people's assets.
It's interesting, and all of this just keeps giving the regulators more firepower to say crypto should be banned, crypto should not be accepted.
So that's why investors are even moving from crypto to
AI now.
To AI.
Yeah, there's a report that came out last week or thereabout that
I think it's this week.
This week, yeah, that crypto investors are moving from crypto
to
now to AI.
AI has structure, the people behind AI, there's a structure there.
Yeah.
And it's not decentralized. So there's no talk of, somebody running with my money. If I subscribe to ChatGPT now.
Yeah, NDPR, GDPR
I'm getting
rules.
features. So there's a better structure there. That's why they're looking for, people are calling for regulation of crypto space.
And it's not just individual investors now, even institutions are slightly leaving crypto and blockchain metaverse as it is to AI. I mean, you've had big techs like Facebook, right? Meta, stop the NFT in favor of introducing chatbots.
They go with the flow. Once
now, so if they're going with the flow,
they all go in metaverse, and now
where do you think the users will go if everybody's
going
with the flow?
But if you released a paper, I don't know what they call it, a document, around for the regulation of crypto. I think it was
G7 was also
2 days
to
ago,
discuss it,
something like that. So yeah, they said somebody called it the most comprehensive, regulatory policies for that space.
Yeah. Just in case you want to know more about crypto, if it's time to buy, if it's time to sell, listen to our last episode. Exactly.
True.
Yeah, we spoke with Elo Chukwu and we talked about if now is the best time to buy crypto. So yeah, you should check that out.
After you finish listening to that, you can now check technext24.com.
Yeah, for more stories. Gotcha. All right, moving on to the next one. We have Twitter blue check apocalypse. Twitter has been in a massive meltdown since yesterday, right?
Now valued at $20 billion.
That's a significant drop from 44 that Elon Musk spent on buying the platform. Like 50%.
Less than half of it.
Yeah, it's even less than half, right?
It's less than half.
So what happened is Elon Musk is saying all the people that were verified, the legacy checkmark. So if you are a Twitter user, you've ever been on Twitter, you would always see that blue check behind specific profiles. So what used to happen is this used to be for notable platforms, for respected government institutions, media houses, just to point out, okay, this is the original user or the original platform. So in case of fake accounts and all of that. So that has always been what it is. But Elon Musk came around and said, okay, you know what? We're going to change this.
You gotta pay, bro.
Yeah, if you want to have this blue check, right, you have to pay. So pay up $8 per month. I think on iOS is about $12 or thereabout. Yeah. So Elon Musk is saying everyone should pay. So slowly, they've been removing the blue checks of legacy accounts. But yesterday was the deadline, and yesterday was where they had the massive removal. So everybody you currently see having blue checks now
are
Twitter
paid subscribers.
Blue,
Actually, Elon Musk tweeted, I don't remember when, maybe yesterday or today, that he's paying for the subscription.
For a few,
LeBron James, Stephen King. Forgotten the third person now. So he's paying for 3 people. He's paying.
So,
interesting.
What led to this? Elon Musk said the previous verification system was bullshit, was corrupt. It was like a lord and peasant system where some people had this status of being more important than every other Twitter user. But now he's democratizing that process, like anyone can be verified, that kind of thing. So
if you have $8.
And people are coming out to say, why is it charging for it, why is it doing this? People are also talking about the issues of fake accounts being verified and people thinking those are the actual accounts and all of those things. So it's a whole lot of conversations, and Twitter has been boiling.
It's a whole lot. He's talking about Lord and servant, but what about those who don't know how to pay? So it's poor versus rich. So that poor versus rich will still come into this conversation, because
it's just $8.
If I don't have, it's not just $8.
If you're in Nigeria, that's where it should matter.
Exactly.
Because,
it's not just $8 to me in Nigeria.
Yeah, it's about $5K or there.
You can imagine. So I'm paying for movie streaming. I'm paying for data. I'm not paying for I'm not paying for a platform where I create content.
And I mean, just beyond the blue check, they're also giving you other perks. You would be able to edit your tweets, all right? You'll also be able to post long form tweets.
I don't know why Dami is doing adverts for.
I'm not doing adverts. I'm just saying what the facts are. So yeah, guys, you need to make a decision if you want to get verified or not. It's easier now. All you just need to do is verify your phone number and pay, and you get verified.
Actually, there's a story on Technext24.com where the process, how to get verified,
give you a step-by-step process,
and then what you need to get before you apply for the verification.
Yeah, you can thank us later.
Yeah. Thank us now.
All right, moving on. So let me ask you, what would you do if you won one Bitcoin?
What would I do? Invest.
What would you do first? What would be your first thing? What would be the first thing you would do if someone gives you one Bitcoin now? No Basel, just
I'll
take
thank God. Literally, I'm going to thank God. Or honestly, not literally. I'll thank God and I'll thank the person.
That's
then,
all. What are you going to do with the Bitcoin? What are you going to? Are you going to leave it?
I will find someone who understands digital assets, what all of that means, that term. We will just understand it from the surface. What that term is, digital assets, and if the person understands investment in digital assets.
Your own is a long story. First thing first, I'll first buy Suya like 100K. Like,
of course, you will not buy Suya like 100K.
just bring the Suya. Bring the Suya.
No. So the thing is that the money will finish. So you need to you need to first make sure that you are not wasting that money.
Money will finish eventually, but let me first it Suya.
It will not finish if you are investing it and getting returns.
All right. So Yellow Card, recently, last week or this week, gave the winner of it a hole in your wallet, 1 Bitcoin. Yeah.
1 Bitcoin. No.
1 Bitcoin.
Maybe not here. 1 Bitcoin.
That's about $30,000.
Yeah, now it's about, I think, 29, between 29 and 30.
Yeah. So it's thereabout. I mean, in Nigerian terms, you're talking about 21 million or thereabout. So, Yellow Card.
Some people first gonna buy Lexus.
I said, that's Suya first. So Yellow Card is a leading crypto exchange platform in Africa, and they had this campaign where they were saying a hole in your Bitcoin, and all you needed to do was to buy about $10 worth of digital asset on their platform, trade, transact, and all that, and be active, and you get a chance to win 1 Bitcoin. And just this week, they chose a winner. The winner is Julian Otzi. He has been rewarded with this 1 Bitcoin. And, just to appreciate him and appreciate customers who have been a part of the Yellow Card success and all of that.
I just feel like we shouldn't have called his name, so that his family members.
The news is out there, actually. The news is out there, regardless.
Before his village people say, okay, you now have money.
but that's a good one. Congrats to the winner. And
thank you, Yellow Card.
Yellow Card. They run ads like this on our platform. So just in case you want to know where they are giving out the next 1 Bitcoin, check Technext.com every day. Check it. Subscribe to our newsletters. Check it. They're always doing stuff like this, so you should be current by being on our platform.
Maybe next winner will be 1 Bitcoin. Maybe next time they'll do 2 Bitcoin.
Of operation, I'll first buy like 1 Lexus.
Please,
right to my village to show them I've arrived. But moving on. Okay, so Apple is coming for banks. Literally. Now, Apple has come for smartphones, it has come for assets and, digital tech providers, tech OEMs.
Because Samsung is
currently the leader with 22%.
See?
Yeah.
So they've not exactly come for smartphone. It's not like, Android, when it first came, how it took 70%. I don't think Apple has ever got to that level. So I don't think it has actually taken.
But gradually they're getting
but
there.
They've dropped now.
They are dropping. Everybody dropped.
There was there's news that it is actually iPhone 14 that is keeping Apple in that market. That's keeping them.
Everybody dropped. But about 80% of the entire US uses iPhone. That's a massive market.
US out of the world.
And iPhone is becoming, although as popular, one thing you need to know is as popular as iPhone is in Nigeria, Android is still king. About 70%.
I mean, can we afford the users? iPhone?
Some people can. Like our guy in the studio can't afford.
I mean, Emmanuel is using iPhone 14.
All right. So Apple on Monday launched its Apple Card savings account, and it promises to be giving 4.15% annual percentage yield. All right. It requires no minimum deposit or balance, and users can top up their account from their wallet app on the iPhones. That's like, these digital banks we have here in Nigeria and all of that. That makes it easy. So users must have an Apple Card in order to open the service account, and that's pretty much it. Once you have an Apple Card and you have an iPhone, put money there, and you're getting like 4.15% annual percentage yield. That's like is it profit now? I'll be savings interest. Yeah, saving interest. And beyond that, Apple is also doing a reward program for users, like 3% cash back on purchases. That's with the daily cash reward program.
Yeah.
So whenever you buy something with your Apple card or with your bank, the Apple bank account, right, you get 3% back. So that's interesting.
That's interesting.
So I mean, if you use,
I wish we had somebody who understands mathematics, to come and understand.
so if you buy something like
explain.
$10,000, they're giving you 3% back. That's like $300.
$300.
I mean, that's enough to buy some other things.
Of course.
As well.
I'll go to what's that store in China? Forgotten the store. Not Alibaba. There's another one from China. So I bought a couple of things from there.
AliExpress.
Things are not that one. Things are so cheap there. Like so cheap.
All right. I mean, now so you can check it out and check if you want to use it, and
Again, Technext24.com. You'll see all the details.
Yep. All right. Moving on, we have Google CEO Sundar Pichai has warned society to brace up for the impact of AI acceleration. When the whole conversation about AI kicked off this year, there were the old think pieces about would AI take our jobs, would AI take people's jobs, how far are we from full overturn of AI, like Terminator films.
So there's been conversation. There's been that one. There's been AI.
Are we safe?
Yeah. Fake news. There's been AI, the Pope. Fake images. There's been lots of conversation around AI. And now he's saying, be warned, there are going to be consequences for the full adoption of something like this.
Yeah. So the CEO Sundar Pichai says every product of every company will be impacted by the quick development of AI, and it's warning that we need to prepare, like society. Everyone needs to prepare for technologies like this, as it is already launched, and we're not far. It's not far from the truth, because every tech company, every big tech company is running towards launching their own AI tool or AI platform, or what it is. Amazon just announced it last week. Google itself has a product called Bard. Facebook is also adding chatbot. There's Microsoft with its partnership with OpenAI. Even Canva has an AI tool on its platform. I mean, Adobe.
I've been using that one. I've been using that one so much.
Adobe has its AI tools as well for podcasts, for videos, all of this. Like, everybody's racing. It's a race now.
Snapchat too has their own.
Yeah, it's a race. It's like a war. Who gets to be the leading platform in terms of everybody's trying to have their pie of the cake.
It doesn't end up like Metaverse, where in the next 6 months now everybody just okay, let's go back to something else, or let's go back to something that has been, or something else.
Yeah, and Sundar Pichai went ahead to mention jobs that will be affected, or industries that will be affected. I mean, include knowledge workers, writers, accountants, architects, software engineers. All of this will be disrupted by AI. So don't get scared. It's not saying AI will come for your jobs.
The reason why I think
it's just saying it to disrupt it, maybe make it better, make things better, make things work well, and all of that. It's not saying it will come for your job.
Okay, I wanted to make a comment.
Yeah.
You've clarified.
Yeah, it's not going
to I don't exactly think that AI will come for writers' jobs.
I think AI will just make everything better,
easier. So you use ChatGPT to write an essay, and you just have to move things around, and that's it.
Even beyond that, you could just use it to develop. You could just use it to develop ideas. Like, okay, you have a personal blog, right? You want to develop ideas for the rest of the year. What are some topics you could write about? So instead of doing, which you would still do, go to Google, search it, and start clicking different
links.
It just
gives you,
ChatGPT just helps you make it easy. Put it all in one place, and you could pick, select, and go on to develop your stuff with it. I mean, and beyond ChatGPT, there are several other AI tools out there. The ones that would edit your stories for you, edit your articles, edit your codes,
Canva, Adobe,
create pictures for you, so you don't even just need to go to Google and download somebody's image. You could create one yourself. Yeah, and all of this. And I mean, if you want to know more things that AI can do for you, you should listen to our CEO David talk on
true.
On Robin Minds,
on
Channels TV. He talked about AI and what it means for Nigerians, bringing it back home to Nigeria and what it means for you and I. Yeah, that's a whole lot. And yeah, that brings us to the end of the news around the world for today. We hope you've learned a thing or two. And yeah.
Well, not just the news around the world. That brings us to the end of TechBytes 33. As we said at the beginning, this is, it's a holiday.
It's a special episode.
Yeah, it's a special. We don't want to waste your time. No, not waste your time.
As you're eating the rice and chicken.
We don't want to spend so much of your time. So yes, this is the end. We are not continuing the conversation on social media. But you can hit him up on social media.
Markdown07 on all platforms and Oluwadamilare Akinpelu on LinkedIn.
Okay, so me wants to search for Omoleye Omori on any Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You will find me. Any platform you want to look for me, you will find me with Omoleye Omori.
It's okay. It's okay.
And yes, that is the end. We want to thank you all for listening. Please go and binge listen to all the other episodes. This is 33. That means there are 32 other episodes. Once again, happy celebrations to you, and enjoy it so well.
All right. Take care, guys. Enjoy.